Yo, straight up, I'm gonna be real with you. If they made Grunt die there, I may have hated this game.
I'm reviewing a report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
Shepard, your report says you made a deal with the Rachni. You were sent to destroy them.
I don't answer to you, Reeve. You were happy to hand this over to me, so you don't get to whine about the results.
You dare.
This discussion is done. Now what else do you want?
We have long memories, Shepard. The deaths of so many Krogan to save this abomination. It will be remembered.
Understood.
Let's hope the matter is finished now. Heard the tank-bred speaker is recovering. Good. He's needed on the front lines. So it took a Krogan to get you out of there.
A real Krogan. Yes.
I should return to my duties now.
You do that.
Can we just kill Reeve and put Grunt in charge? Hey, Morden!
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Uh-huh. You never told me where you'd be getting that tissue from.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Morden. You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
You're lucky it worked.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
Yes, but useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
The Solarian's smarter than I thought. This could work.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morden.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright, cool. Wait. Anderson? Goliath from Gargoyles? He's alive? Everyone I thought was dead is alive. What is with this game and death fakeouts? Chad is telling me if I didn't do Grunt's loyalty mission, Grunt would have died. I would have been livid if Grunt had died there. I would have been very unhappy. Hello. We have 25 Krogans. Krogan clans have agreed to throw their considerable might against the Reapers. Their shock troops are aggressive, relentless, and recklessly brave. Nice 28. As the Elusive Man's methods become more extreme, skilled operatives abandon Cerberus. They can offer to help. Alright, nice. Completing the Crucible will require a bunch of stuff. We've got some Solarians. Alien races that were once content to stay on the fringes of galactic politics are now stepping up to provide what is needed for the war. What about, like, the Rachni? Are the Rachni not listed here yet? Well, our military strength is growing. Click X, you can see exactly what this... Oh, okay, yeah. Spectre units. Oh, yeah, the Rachni workers. They're worth 100 here. Not at all mindless insects, the Rachni are capable of feats of engineering comparable with any sentient species. While initially greeted with suspicion, the Rachni workers dispatched to the Crucible have integrated into the project smoothly. They work especially well on tasks that benefit from group work, and senior Crucible staff members are learning to trust the Rachni with more complex problems. Yo, sick. Love it. The Hanar and the Drell. The Hanar have sent their warships to engage the Reapers to repay Commander Shepard for saving their homeworld. Though their navy is relatively small, the Hanar have also provided the services of their best Drell combat specialists. They are accomplished spies, saboteurs, and assassins, trained at an extremely young age. While the Hanar are normally loath to send trusted allies in open warfare, these are desperate times. Updated. A metagel formulated especially for the Hanar has been distributed to Hanar civilians and fleet captains. Nice. Very good, very good. We've got all of the Alliance stuff going on here. Oh, Kasumi! The Alliance is willing to overlook Goto's indiscretions in exchange for help with the Crucible. In addition to our expertise with electronic security systems, Goto can acquire important technology thought lost or stuck in enemy territory. No one dares ask how she acquires these items. Why does this chick even count? What is she doing here? Who cares? Mineral resources. And then some support from Eden Prime. How nice. Alright, very cool, very cool. Javelin missile launchers and Prothean data files. Data liberated from Cerberus, yada yada yada. Krogan. Grunt! Grunt counts as 25. He is worth 25 all by himself. The perfect Krogan was thrown into the world without a past, a name, or a cause. After destroying the Collectors with Commander Shepard, Grunt returned to Tachanka to learn what it means to be a Krogan. After countless arguments and brawls, the clans have granted Grunt a modicum of acceptance. Tough, wary, and cunning, the young Krogan knows this experience will pay off now that it's time to fight the Reapers. Sick. And then we have the Solarian Special Task Group. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Loving it. Hey, Alliance funding. My boy Anderson? He's alive?
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
Sir, I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
Well, then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Didn't me dying once slow me down for like a year or two? How long did Miranda say it took to put me back together? It took her a while, didn't it? Open up. Coming through. Do. Alright. I am very glad that we got the Rachni Queen. Very glad that Grunt didn't die. If Grunt had died, I would have been livid. That would have been very annoying.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
They're taking out an entire friggin' planet? Did you say I had a new message? No, you were just telling me about that side quest. I don't think I have any new messages. Yeah, no new messages, I think. Alright, alright. Well, now that we've done that, let's go on to the Leviathan bit, because that's what I want to do next. There's really nothing around here, huh? Lone Wolf, welcome back. I saved the Rachni Queen because it's all I've wanted my entire life. And then I thought they were gonna kill Grunt and I was gonna hate everything, but then Grunt survived because no one kills Rex Jr. Jr. And everything's great. Listening post X19. Okay. All right, let's see here. Rescue the students, we need to do that as well. This is the Leviathan stuff, right? Yeah, Dr. Gano, let's go. Hadoken, welcome to stream. Why are the mass relays so loud? I'm pretty sure this was not a Reaper area. Never mind, Reapers can still be alerted. Goodbye. Goodbye. I scanned twice and they instantly showed up. The heck was up with that? Every time. Whoop. I just like to hear the bwong. Alright, so I have to scan for this guy, right? Hopefully no Reapers show up. Is he up here? Uh-huh. Do I just have to look at every planet until I find one I can land at, or am I scanning for this guy?
Signal confirmed.
Oh, got it. Mahavid.
We have located Garneau.
Let's go. Mahavid is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahata belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of camosite. The rights to mine Mahavid belong to TGES Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Population 152. All population estimates are pre-invasion. Land down. All right, well, this time, let's take Edie and James. Do. What have you got going on here? I think that damage is worth that fire rate. More damage. Allows bullets to pierce objects, but at 55% reduced damage. Nah. Spare. Oh, that brings the capacity up. So yeah, like, give me this and then the capacity up. Beautiful. And then you should use, you should use this weapon, because I use this weapon. There you go. And then, what has Edie got going on over here? The Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpion, weapon mods. Accuracy, damage. I don't like these things that are, like, they're too complicated for me. Just give me, like, I want stat up, the end. That's all I ask. Damage. Reduces weapon weight. Weapon stability. And then the complicated stuff. Just give me the damage up on top of what you already had. And that ought to do it. I have 8 points now? When did that happen? Ammo capacity by 30%, headshot damage. I think I want ammo capacity. Didn't I say that before? Give me the ammo capacity. I think that's neat. Increases damage by an additional 40% over 8 seconds. Increases recharge speed by 25. It only takes 11 seconds to recharge, and this only takes away like a second and a half. I think I'd rather have another 8 seconds of it doing stuff. And then, James, what have you got going on, brother? Let's max out your carnage. Damage to armor units by 65% or increase damage by 50%. I just want straight damage. Straight damage is almost always the way I'm gonna go. Hit up this 2 more times. And then that's all of my points. I thought I'd still have a point or 2 after that, actually.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Any more intel on what this Leviathan could have been?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
Thoughts on James so far? Seems cool. Haven't gotten that much stuff going on with James, but he seems like a fine character so far. I mean, he's swole. What more could you ask for?
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Boop. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's freaking do this. Oh dear.
Scouting party.
And by the sound of it, they're pissed off.
Hi. All right, there's some more of the genetically modified Turians. That's what they're called. Yeah, get that brute out of there. Get that brute out of there. I'm gonna punch you. Ow. I made a mistake. I'll punch you to death. I punched it to death. It was worth all the health I lost, I promise. Later, sucker. Oh, there's another one. Does this hurt armor? Shields and barriers. Armor? Armor. Burn! Burn, I say! Alright, good job. Nope, goodbye.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The civilians inside aren't likely to be worried.
Well, that's the civilians' problems, not my problems. I want to see really quickly. I think Lone Wolf told me last time I could look at the
Reaper called Harbinger.
Nah, shut up, shut up. Brute.
The Brute is a hulking amalgamation of Turian and Krogan victims of the Reapers.
Ah.
Because tissue from dextroprotein species like the Turians is incompatible with levoprotein species like the Krogan, implants regulate the Brute's body chemistry to combat organ rejection. It is the fusion of Turian military skill and Krogan blood rage that makes the Brute such a formidable enemy, capable of destroying armored vehicles to get to the soldiers inside. Troops are advised to keep their distance and, whenever possible, not engage a Brute alone.
They have the same voice actor for all the Codex stuff. That's neat. So they mixed Krogan with Turian. Ugh. Ugh, that's awful. I mean, it's really cool, but, like, it's terrible that happens to them.
Marauders are harvested Turians that command and protect other Reaper troops. The lean, armored creatures present a significant threat in and of themselves, but they are especially dangerous when leading a Reaper task force. Alliance Marines have observed Marauders fortifying husks and cannibals by enveloping them in a ribbon of energy that forms a scabby shell of armor. For this reason, when Alliance soldiers encounter a Marauder alongside husks or cannibals, standing orders are to target the Marauder first. Husks are the aggressive, mindless foot soldiers of the Reaper armies. They are created by impaling either living or dead humans.
Oh yeah, the husks are what I thought.
Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through a process of implantation and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have theorized that it is easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
All right, cool. I just wanted to know that stuff about the way the Reapers were taking other species and using them for their own stuff. So, neat. Unfortunate, but neat.